Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Retirement Trades. Look at that. I'm still here. I'm still alive. The account is still going, but I have to apologize. I haven't been filming that much because there hasn't been a lot to film. I did film one little brief episode here, and I edited it, and I could have swore I uploaded it, and the whole thing has just evaporated into the ether. I can't find it, don't know where it is. Nothing great happened there. I did make one little trade, I believe, talking about the Carnival. I think I did one in there, but let's just get right into the market here. Okay, what are we seeing here? Look at this big old gap up here. Beautiful. That was back on the 12th. That was last week. So last Monday, huge jump up after the China talks, and last week was pretty darn good. Looks like we gapped down a little bit over this weekend here, but running right back up to the highs. So this is awesome. I wanna show you what I'm kind of seeing here, and tell me if I'm wrong. Give me your opinion. But I'm looking at this as this being a head, this being a shoulder, and this being a small shoulder here. And if you were to if you could kind of draw a line, I haven't figured out the drawing tools here on Tasty Trade yet, but just picture a line coming across here. And I honestly, or you could probably run it just flat across here. It's a little high there, a little low there, but for the most part, that line being the neckline, shoulder, head, and shoulder. And for the most part, if that's an inverse head and shoulders, we could be off to the races again. That's just from a technical standpoint. Whole lot of other things, fundamentals and other problems going on in the world that could slow us down. I think we're going to consolidate for a little longer, but we're going to resume to the highs and then shoot for new highs. But let's go look at the positions. Nothing really here has changed since the last time you guys have seen it. And other than I want to say I rolled a call I had on Carnival, and that is about it. And we're pushing the limits on that one here. It's $24 call. In that video I just talked about, I would be okay with selling a call, getting a little bit of money, $35. Might have got more. Let's see, we were sold this call. So we collected $23 there. I rolled it and had to pay $40 to get out of it. And then got $35 for selling a new put, or excuse me, selling a new call. So that's a total of 58 cents. So for the most part, we can make $18 on that transaction there. But that $18 basically would help offset if we have to get if we lose our shares at $24. We're obviously down $100 because we took these at $25 a piece. So we would lose 82 cents or $82 at that point. And when I made that call and rolled that out, I knew that was a possibility. I mean, there is a chance to try and roll it a little bit more, or maybe roll it up $1. We do have a little buying power. We don't want to go too deep on that, but let's just take a quick peek at that here. Let's see, roll the strikes up. What would we want to do here? To go up $1, which would allow us an additional dollar gain, would cost us 40 cents. So that would come close to negating that 60 cents would almost make up for that 82 cents. That'd get us closer to a break even. What if we dragged it up $1 more? Well, look at that. We can get a $2 advantage and only cost us 70 cents. And just for fun, let's push it out a week. Oh, look at this. Wow. For 6 cents debit, guys, we can go up to a 26 strike price and push that out out to September. What were we at here? I can't even remember here. Yeah, that's an August. No, that's a July. Okay, there has to be something before that. Roll the strikes up. Let's clear what's going on there. Come back here. Roll the expiration out. So yeah, that wants to take us from July. The only thing available is going to be September. No August. No August options. Is that really a thing? Let's see, July, September. Yeah, there are no August options for Carnival. Not sure I've seen that before, but okay. Roll strikes up. Okay, so back to where we were. We're going to roll it up, buck. Oh, at this point, let's just see what it costs to go to 27. 35 cents. It costs us $35 for the potential to gain 300, or at least earn 300 on our shares we're holding. Let's see. Drag that back one. I kind of like this 6-cent mid price between 9 and 3. Let's do that. We'll go to September. Am I getting greedy by saying I can make an extra $70 just by adding that $35? Let's do that. Let's just, because we're going to be in this for a while till September. September is a big month for us. You know, we got that AMD thing unwinding around September. No, never mind. I forgot that's gone now. That leaps. We ended up having to get rid of that. Okay, let's just do this. So 33. Oh, it was just 34. God darn it. There we go. 34. Let's see if we can push that through. That's going to be working. What else do we have here? Socks. Well, we got 88 days to get up to 26. We're up to $18. So yeah, we're just kind of letting that roll. We get closer. We may try and stretch it another month, but we may just have to take a little beating on that. This one here, we should be fine on. August, $14. But let's look at AMD. Okay, AMD going out almost 2 years here, 20 months. But look at this. It's come down a little bit here. We were down in the negative 1600s on that, which if you know, Carnival just filled for us. Okay, so we were down in the 1600s on here, which was basically makes this individual trade profitable now. We're right around borderline right now. But anyways, but the other AMDs, we sold a few other calls, made a little bit of money, but that big leaps we had, we took it in the shorts on that one. And basically, because it was a small account, we were forced to liquidate. Even though I told you guys I still believe in AMD, I did all the way through. This account just could not handle that position. So let me tell you though, I'm going to show you here real quick. I don't, okay, I've got this on private. Let me get into my individual account here and you can see I do still have AMD in one of my personal individual accounts here. And I am still holding some longer term September calls on that. In fact, I have 2 contracts leaps there, and I'm going to ride that out. I was running the same exact thing I was doing in the small account in one of my bigger accounts, like I mentioned. I couldn't sustain it in this account and keep true to the challenge. I mean, as it stands, we're still down $2,700 on a $10,000 account. That's 27%, 28% down on this account. I could have put money in here and band-aided it and got through, but I didn't want to do that. I want to hold true to the challenge and see if I can get this done, because I can tell you small accounts are just not that much fun. So anyways, let's see what we got here. We have a 105 put. We know, fairly confident that within the next 20 months, we're going to stay above that. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of trickling off this extrinsic value for a while. And at the same time, we're going to continue to sell some calls against this. So let's see what this looks like here real quick, guys. Let me show you what we got going on here. Oh, let me zoom out. Okay, so where we're at right now with our AMD trade is, we're going to make max profit on this anywhere from what's that, 105 up to the 125, and then profits taper down both ways, and then it can go way into the red out there. But we're gonna keep moving this high side up here a little bit, 1 month at a time, maybe $5 increments, and try and push that out for a while, collecting a little bit of premium along the way. So, and it's not quite about time yet here. I mean, I was a little worried because AMD, let's look at the chart. AMD did get up to 123, 122. So we started to push this limits. Let's see if there are any reasonable options here to roll this up. Okay, so we're looking at, let's see. This is June, so we're staying in the same month of June. Let's go to the 130. That would cost us $88. That is not horrible, to be honest with you. Spending $88 for the potential to make 500 more. I'm not heartbroken about that. So I just for giggles, I'm going to pop it up $10 to see what happens. So yeah, we would get to keep 85% of that. Now, do I think that AMD is going to shoot up to 135 in a month's time? I don't, but I want a little more cushion there. So let's do that. Push it to the 130. I'm going to pay $88, and that will allow us another $5 in gain there. So let's just shoot that off and see what happens. That's working. Let's go fix that the chart here for the Carnival we just did. 1 second, let me just check the emails quickly so I just have the correct the amounts on that. So we bought this one back today, and we bought that back for $1.36. That's not right. 1.36 and no, excuse me, negative. Negative 1.36. There we go. All right, and that is rolled yet again. Gosh darn it, Mark. Negative 1.36. All right, there we go. So we have lost $136 there. But the good news is we have sold another call with the, let's see, same, nope, we went to 919 on this one. So 919, and why are my fonts not looking right? Okay, and we also went up to, let's see, $27 on that. So we bumped that up one contract, and we collected 1.02 on that. So if you can do the math here kind of quickly, is we have a total of $1.60 there, and we have already lost $1.76 here. So we're already in the red, $16 on this, but it gives us the ability to collect a little bit of money because this is above the amount that we were assigned at here of $25. So I hope that makes a little sense to you. It does in my head. I'm not great at explaining some of those things sometimes, but yeah, that's where we're at there. Let's see if AMD got taken care of yet. No, let's replace that order. and 87 cents debit. Unlock that 88. Did I send it at 87? It must have changed right while we were, let's see, because it says it's at 88. The mid's at 88. I'm going to pay one more penny on that just to push it through. 89 cents. Send it off, and we're filled. So let's update our AMD chart over here. That one's getting long. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at the call, and we rolled that call today. And let's see here. Just need to pop open that email here real quick, and just to get the totals again. Okay, so we bought this one back at 244. Oh, you just almost made the same mistake again, Mark. Negative 244 because we bought it. And today we have sold another call for the same 620. And we are now at a $130 strike price, one contract, and today we collected $1.55 on that. So we did pay a little bit more money, but we have the potential to earn 500 more there. So that is where that stands now. That is our open contract. I don't think I completed that over here. Open contract. Got to fix my fonts. But yeah, that's about it, guys. We're still sort of chugging along here. Basically, we're down on $2,800, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna film as much because then I'm just rambling on talking about my thought process rather than showing you the actual trades in the account. I'm still gonna try and find that other video. So if I can scavenge that from the hard drive somewhere, then I'll post it. It might be out of sequence, but I'm hoping to get it out there just because I truly wanted to have each and every trade recorded on this account. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. So you guys enjoy your day, take care, and I'll talk to you later.